Yep. Not cysts. Like, not like the king of cysts, but you know.
This is going to be another episode that's a nightmare for Shannon to edit. We're just saying shit. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Shannon.
Hi, Allie. Allie, how are you?
Well, as you might be able to tell from my voice, I don't know if it's translating over the microphone, but I've been really sick recently.
Oh, no.
And I'm finally starting to get a little bit better. But I pretty much spent all of last week just laying on the couch.
That was me like a week ago.
Maybe we got each other sick.
Maybe.
But I was so tired. I literally didn't go anywhere. I couldn't do anything. There was like one night where I felt okay. And I was like, oh my God, I'm getting better. No, it didn't last. So all I could do for like the past week was just lay on my couch and watch movies. I watched like 7 movies. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my gosh.
In like one sitting.
Yeah.
I watched Gentlemen Prefer Blondes again, which by the way reminded me how like obsessed I am with Marilyn Monroe. She's so freaking gorgeous.
Never seen it.
Oh, we should watch it.
Okay.
It's so good.
I don't know.
My favorite part in the movie is the random like men's Olympic team that plays a vague sport. They just play sport. And
What sort of sport?
Oh, well, it depends.
Okay.
They have a whole musical number where they play all sport.
They
They do gymnastics. They're doing some boxing. They do some synchronized swimming.
Anything with a ball involved? No?
No, they're on a cruise ship.
Oh.
The whole movie takes place on a cruise ship.
Sure.
Okay.
We can watch that sometime.
All right.
It's on Hulu. It's
All right.
a great movie. But another movie I watched this weekend that is at least new to me, I think, is
No, it's new.
Millie Bobby Brown's movie on Netflix called Damsel.
Allie, I need to talk to you about this movie.
We're going to have to talk more off the podcast because
yes,
otherwise we will derail this too much.
We're just going to go into it. But it's so funny because I also watched that movie last week. Like when I couldn't move, I was like, what's on Netflix? And that's what popped up. And I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
The trailer, I hooked.
I didn't even watch the trailer.
Obsessed. I was like, I want to watch this survival journey.
Yes.
And I have very strong mixed emotions about this film.
I don't want to like spoil it for anyone who hasn't watched it, but basically it's this movie about Millie Bobby Brown is the main character. Her name is like Elodie or something.
Sure.
Yep.
And she is like the princess of like a very poor kingdom. And so to save their kingdom, they decide to marry her off to
a very rich kingdom.
Yes, the prince of a wealthier kingdom.
Okay. Naturally.
And she gets to that kingdom, they get married, and they don't say what exactly it is in the trailer, but this kingdom is there's dragons.
Okay.
And so basically this princess gets sacrificed and has
Millie Bobby Brown gets sacrificed?
Yes, and has to try to escape a dragon.
But
yes.
In a mountain.
Wait, she's in the dragon?
She has to escape from
like
a
she
dragon.
gets sacrificed, like she gets eaten by the
Well,
dragon. But she's alive.
She
and
gets
she has to
thrown
bust
into
out.
the cavern that
Where
the dragon lives.
So she's not.
And it's
kind of a
totally
spoiler.
but spoiler alert. Well, they reveal that
I
in
don't
the
know.
trailer.
Oh, do
it's
they?
in the trailer.
Oh, I didn't watch
it's
the trailer.
in the first.
Okay,
is
so basically, poor
It's-
princess marries rich prince.
Yeah.
Rich prince throws poor princess into a pit in a mountain.
Yep.
And she, as a sacrifice to the dragon, and then she has to try to escape and survive. It's like Hunger Games, but it's just her and a dragon.
Do
in
they
a mountain.
become friends?
You need to watch it because that's a spoiler.
I don't
if
have
I
Netflix
answer that
anymore,
question.
guys.
Okay, we'll talk about
watch
this
it together.
after.
Yeah.
Yes. The reason why I have such mixed feelings about this movie is because the concept is incredible.
Yes.
It looked beautiful.
Yes.
Casting, great.
Yeah.
So poorly executed.
You could say
It's a Netflix movie.
But even like whoever, I would like to talk to the person who designed this dragon. Because
yes. Why is it so skinny?
Oh,
why is it just
really?
like you could have
Wait.
an ugly, horrifying dragon, but it wasn't even Like it just
It's a girl dragon. They made it like a skinny, sexy dragon.
It was.
Oh, it's a girl dragon.
It's a girl dragon.
It was like
Oh.
disproportionately disfigured.
It's
but
weird.
not like on purpose. It was just like somebody didn't understand.
like the ants from Bug's
anatomy.
Life.
Yes.
But you know what you could say about this movie? It had all the right elements.
Yes.
It had really pretty costumes,
Uh-huh.
really pretty visuals.
Mhm.
I think a decent script. There's some dialogue I would clean up in there.
Yeah.
But a decent
But it was
script.
fine.
Some great acting.
Yep.
Had a dragon. I love a dragon.
Yep.
But the execution was lacking.
Yeah. And I obviously know where you're going with this. This really sounds like our
A metaphor.
a metaphor for what's happening to our team this season.
We are great at stringing these anecdotes into.
That was good. Yeah, I liked that.
Yeah, that's why this is Hot Girls Hockey, Ford in Jersey, our weekly opinions on the Devils. Because there's no facts here, because we're analyzing by vibes.
Yeah.
So, Allie, can you start us off with our red carpet report of the week?
Yep. I have.
Oh, the enthusiasm.
The longer this season goes on, the sillier this is getting.
As it should, you know?
This
Well, let's
is-
just revert back to how the show used to be
I'm
at the
ready
beginning,
for
guys.
this to be
Let's
the
just
most.
do some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I that is the mood I'm in tonight.
All right, good.
I have a lot of images for you guys here.
We do.
I'm very excited about all of these.
We're just gonna come at it hot. This is gonna be one of those episodes where we kind of have to debate a little bit.
I'm going to debate.
I'm ready.
hey,
I know who I want.
I'm ready to debate.
I'm ready.
Can we look at the first photo?
Mhm,
Okay, we're
I'm looking.
looking.
I wish I wasn't.
Who we got in this first photo?
This is Andre Palat that we're looking at here.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because I wasn't sure who it was for like a hot second, and I thought it was Curtis Lazar, and I
Nope.
put this picture slideshow
Nope.
together.
Nope.
You're right; it is Andre Palat.
Yep.
I just haven't looked at a picture of him in a while.
It is a profile shot, to be fair. So, you know, there's
yeah.
maybe, I don't know, some similarity with the
I really didn't think it
white
looked
blonde
like
man. I don't know.
Curtis. I just genuinely couldn't tell who it was
Yeah.
from the side. Also, note who else is in this picture, but is not on the list
I see
this
him
week.
in the background.
Wow.
He made
A
a
cameo.
photobomb appearance.
He is there. Wait, is that the rose beanie?
It is the rose
Yeah, it
beanie.
is.
Also, you can see
Yay.
he's wearing the fuck ass sneakers again.
Oh my God, he is. Wait, now I'm looking at Eric Hollis' shoes back there too. What are those?
That's not Eric Holla.
It's not
That's
Yeah.
Jack.
with the
No,
gray
with
beanie.
the gray beanie. That's
sorry.
Holla.
Behind
Yeah,
Holla
okay.
is Jack. Can
Well-
you see Eric Holla's shoes? Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. Oh,
What are those?
those are like Converse.
Converse, but they've got like a
pattern on
pattern
them.
that I can't tell if it's like
Hmm.
floral
It's
or
like black and white.
I don't know.
What are those?
I'm curious.
Hold on.
I love a Converse.
Let's look up some Converse.
You can customize Converse too, is a thing. So
Yeah, you could
We'll
kind of
never
put
know.
whatever you want.
Yeah.
Eric Holla, let me know what's on your shoes. This also might not be Converse.
Yeah, that's also true. They might not. They
Just
yeah.
have that style
They
to
do.
them.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the suit in the
All
front.
right. So the man of the
because-
hour, Curtis Lazar. Now, I
Nope.
want you guys to know. Curtis,
Nope.
Oh, right. Andre Palat. I told you. It's going to be the most unserious episode
I
ever.
love it. It's good.
So I want people to know that I do sometimes actually try to find the actual like brand of these suits.
Oh, did you?
But the problem is if they don't have like a visible logo, it's genuinely really difficult. And sometimes
Yeah.
I do find the
Yeah.
suits. Like one time, who was it? I think Alex Holtz wore this really beautiful Stone Island coat. But like sometimes I don't actually end up talking about those things
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Sure.
But it's genuinely so hard to find men's suits, especially because I think some of these are probably bespoke suits. And you don't know like how many hours I can spend on Google like reverse image search
Yeah.
and not find the same suit because so many men's clothing just tends to look identical. And the clothing that looks different tends to be custom made.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair.
So it's like a nightmare. So I have no idea who made this suit. It is, I can never tell with the lighting on these shots. Maybe it's gray, maybe it's
Maybe
tan.
it's a lightish
I can't
brown.
tell, yeah.
It's really
Both
difficult.
at the same time.
I think it's linen. A little bit early to be wearing a linen suit, but I like it. But maybe it's not linen. It's so hard to tell in the like the flashlight.
yeah,
that
I don't
they
know. It
use.
is a bit shiny at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah, it's a weird
I don't know
material.
what this is.
It's like a striped suit.
Pinstripe.
Yeah. But what honestly caught my eye about this suit that I like, but I feel like most people would hate is that the pants have
Yep.
like a normal like zipper button closure, but then there's like a drawstring.
Hate it. I hate it. It makes it look like it doesn't fit.
That's
it's
what
so
I thought.
weird.
Like as if they put the drawstring on there because the pants didn't fit normally.
I don't like it.
See, I like it because if it is actually a linen suit, I think it adds to like the casual look of a linen suit. But if it's not actually linen, then it doesn't have the same vibe. I don't know.
It's
I feel
different.
like if you're gonna go for a casual vibe, it can't be pinstripe though. Pinstripe is not casual.
But it is if it's like a seersucker suit or there's some casual pinstripes.
I'm gonna pretend like I know what that means. I don't know what that is.
It's a type of like material.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. This is why you're in charge of the segment.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I noticed is that he's wearing these loafers that almost look like boat shoes. And he had, Sarah, he has socks on.
Oh, I guess he does.
They almost look like they're the
But
lining of the
barely.
shoe.
I thought it was the
because
lining
they're
of the
so- He's wearing those what are they called? Those slipper socks.
Yeah,
no-shows.
no-show socks. Yeah. But he is out here in the middle of March with bare ankles.
His ankles are out. That's scandalous for a Victorian lady. I hate this.
And my good Christian podcast?
Absolutely not. It's like, the shoes look so soft. I hate it. I hate them.
Yeah, I think they might be suede.
I don't like it.
I love suede, but I don't think it's going with the suit.
I kind of like it. It's all
They look
funky and weird.
squishy though. Like, and despite being like, they just look lumpy. I don't like a single thing about this outfit. The color of the suit doesn't go with the blue in the shirt or the tie with the brown of the shoes. It's just wrong.
I can't tell if
I hate it.
the flash is how much it's truly distorting the color. For me, it was just the fit of the suit. It just makes me uncomfortable. Allie's smiling at me like this is on the honorable mentions list.
No. I
can't
this is what I'm
tell.
saying. Like I can't decide. We're deciding together.
Yeah.
I'm just happy.
This is bad for
I'm
me.
just a happy person.
I feel like this is
This is worst.
definitely room for improvement. I
Yeah.
don't think it's like awful or worst. It's just like a couple small things here and there. But I do love like the texture and the lines on the suit and the polka dot on the ties. Like I like how it's all different. I just don't think it all goes together.
I like how his tie is the same shade of blue as his fake socks.
Oh, I guess it is. All right, I'll give him a point for that.
That brings him much like a -7.
I'll say it can be a 1
Okay.
on the scale of I don't know.
On the
not gonna
scale
be
of
negative.
Jack to Timo,
Yeah, it's 1.
it's a 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how graphs work.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm really excited to talk about the next
All
suit.
right, the next one,
Because if you don't give it to him, I'm going to freak out.
okay.
Because Nico's not on this list.
That makes it
so
sound like it's
there's
Timo.
a chance.
But
Wait,
it's
Timo's on this list?
No, but the way you're talking about it makes it sound like it is a photo of Timo.
You have strong opinions on
You
this
do.
man.
I do. Let's get to it.
So Jesper Bratt, I don't know if I don't think he's dressing differently because these are all outfits I've seen before, but I think he must have paid off the photographer
Yeah.
Yes.
to photograph him in the most flattering light possible the past couple weeks.
Or he's just going to modeling classes or practicing his poses in the camera.
'Cause
in the mirror. Like
he's really crushing this entire pose. The lighting,
everything.
The movement.
the facial expression.
Yeah.
This is a good photo.
Mhm. Yeah. He would be best of the week on America's Next Top Model that
I think
week.
so.
Yes.
They'd be like advertising luggage because he's got his bag here because
Yeah.
this was their last home game before they went away on this little road trip. He's wearing, it's a very simple suit. It's a gray suit, white shirt, black tie.
I love everything about it.
Yeah, I can't complain.
Loafers. We love loafers.
That's true.
Socks.
The
Socks.
styled hair.
Visible socks on
No-
the ankles. Thank God.
No
Everything
ankles out
is-
here.
Steamed, fitting. I just love the pop of the logo on the backpack strap.
Well, so
Like,
that's actually why I put this on
It's
here.
cool.
Because this is where he loses points for me.
Oh.
I'm just a personal hater of the Valentino.
Oh, I don't know what
logo.
this is.
Oh, I didn't know what it is.
I just saw some-
okay.
This
Some
is a
lines,
Valentino
really.
backpack. And so it's got like the back, it's the black Valentino backpack with the straps. And on the straps, it says VLTN. I'm a logo hater in general.
Fair.
Some
I don't like
can
logos.
pass,
I don't like them either. So I'm with you on
but
this.
letters almost never pass for me.
No, I do a lot of stuff that has writing on it, so this
Yeah.
is fine for me.
I get that.
Yeah.
I
I
thought
don't know.
it was like a pop of, it felt fashionable on him, but I would never wear it on myself.
Yeah, I don't think it ruins the outfit for me, but I'm a Valentino logo hater.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, that's valid.
Wow. Does that make this, we'll get to it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going through all of them
We'll
before we
figure out
decide.
the
We'll rank
right.
them at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Am obsessed with this next photo.
On a scale, hold on. Let's rank Jesper Bratt first. On a scale of Jack to Timo.
He's much closer to Timo.
Okay.
Yeah.
What number would we ascribe to that?
I would give him like, I was going to say something really stupid.
Pick anything. Doesn't even have to be a number.
If
He's like a 7.
All right.
okay. What's Timo?
I don't
Timo's
know.
a 10.
I wasn't putting this on like
No,
an actual
me
number
either.
scale at all.
I was gonna-
okay.
No, I was gonna make it.
Timo's
Weird.
like a 28 and
Yeah.
Jack is an 86, but it goes like
But
backwards.
it is backwards.
So
Yeah.
it's a graph,
Mhm.
and then you have to like plot the points on the axis.
Mhm.
I think he looks great. Is this next photo who I think it is?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who do you think it is?
Yeah,
think it's-
actually, who do you think it is?
I think it's Holt.
It
Okay,
is
yeah.
Holtz.
Oh my gosh, I'm like 3 for 3 on this list today.
You're doing better than me, and I made the
That's
list.
true.
Okay, this is from the most recent game against Toronto.
Okay.
I love this photo.
There's so much to talk about here.
But
What's the
for the
first thing
wrong
that catches
reasons.
your eye?
It's the stuff in his hands.
Yes, me
Yeah,
too.
I was also just zoomed in on that water bottle.
We've
because
can you list for us what we can see?
first we got the mandatory coffee cup that's clearly empty.
That's a Gilmore Girls coffee cup.
Yep.
We have the canteen, but it's like a silver canteen with some kind of black writing on it. So or black patterns.
I think it's just a
Like
pattern.
weird wavy symbols. Yeah. It almost looks photoshopped on. It's
Yeah.
really weird.
And then the other thing is clearly a can of some kind of like energy drink. It says juicy something on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what juicy something OCC something.
I see.
It looks fake though. Like this looks
Yes.
like a fake brand.
It does.
It
That looks like
does.
something that you'd see on like in the background of a TV show or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't look like
It's a knockoff
real.
brand. I don't know.
I'm Googling from the words that I can see.
In my mind, because I can only see the OCC and what looks like maybe an E after that, I'm imagining it says bocce at the top for some reason.
Oh, I was thinking Rocco. I think it's
Oh.
Noco.
Okay.
Juicy Breeze, maybe. I don't know what this is.
Oh.
So I have to tell you why I love this picture.
Why?
Because this is like the ultimate I was photographed at a party look.
Oh yeah, look at the red eyes.
Like
Oh, shoot,
everything
really?
about this. But it's like
Oh.
it's funny because I know this is a hockey player being candidly a candid Photoshop, but the way this photo is presented to me, if they put this in a magazine, I would buy this as like this is that party aesthetic photo that they were putting together
What
on
party
purpose
are
for
you
a fashion
going
ad.
to?
It's like those. How do I describe it? It's like a common type of photo aesthetic. Like a lot of fast food commercials are doing it right now, where it's like nightlife, bands. Just don't worry about it. But it just looks like that to me. Like
All right.
it's very. I wish I knew the photographers off the top of my head.
The other two things that I noted were his completely dead expression.
Completely.
There's nothing happening behind those eyes, which
This is why I love it.
have such intense red eye too.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't
Yeah.
even Photoshop that out for my man.
Eh.
I get terrible red eye, so I get it.
He also looks like he's clenching his jaw really hard.
The other thing that I noticed too is that he's wearing a Burberry tie.
He is.
Yeah. I
That's
didn't know
right.
we were wearing Burberry again.
I don't know anything about it.
No
Or-
offense to Burberry, but that was very, I guess maybe it's
You're
coming
right.
back.
I mean,
with like,
probably offense. They've probably done something bad.
yeah, that's true. They are British.
Yeah.
But that was very like early 2000s thing, and it's been out of
That's
style
fair.
for quite some
Yeah,
time now.
it is a
no
little-
shade to Holtz, but I think that the era of fashion is kind of coming back. So
Maybe.
maybe he's ahead of the curve.
Suit fits him well, though.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
I like this picture.
Yeah.
For all the wrong reasons.
As a picture, I like it. As an outfit,
It's fine.
It's okay.
As a
It's
picture,
all
though,
right.
it's a conversation piece.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So let's talk about the next
Okay.
conversation
so as you
piece.
know, I have a rule on this podcast
You
Yes,
have
you
created
do.
this rule for yourself.
that anytime a man wears a purple plum suit,
Yeah.
I can't be a part of this
Purple
debate.
plum.
I'm gonna mention it.
Yeah. I
And
do
Jack
like it.
Hughes showed up to Toronto
He
in a
did.
plum suit.
Purple plum.
Yeah.
I'm happy to know that he didn't lose the jacket.
That's
and
true.
He does have the
It
full
is there.
outfit.
Yeah.
He's still wearing the dirty white sneakers.
That he is.
Oh,
His socks also don't, those are not like suit socks. You know, like they're not silk or they're just like, those are like socks that come in a 12 pack,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is fine. But like if you're gonna, you know, commit.
I
That's
feel
all
like,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
you dress up one, like a little fancy, like
But
how many times a week you'll
it-
get some regular socks. It's fine.
It fits well.
It does.
It looks really good.
It's good color.
I like this suit.
I am a fan.
I like the suit a lot.
Yep. What's our verdict here?
In my opinion, it's between Jesper Bratt and Jack Hughes for best dress.
Yeah. I
go ahead.
think we're gonna agree.
I think so too.
Okay.
I think it's just for Brad.
I do too.
I was going to say Jack, but this once I will let it be a democracy.
Wow.
Just this once.
Wow.
It's because of the shoes. That's what pushes it over
Yeah,
for me.
exactly.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
just said he wasn't wearing suit socks.
If Jack was wearing different socks and shoes, it would be
It would
best.
be best.
It's a contender,
I agree.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
Jesper
put my
Bratt.
bias against Valentino aside and give Jesper Bratt best of the week.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jack gets second though.
So, Jack, if you're listening, if you wear this suit next week with some,
Proper socks and shoes. Don't let Nico pick them.
yes,
Let
Even
Timo
if-
pick them.
Nico is on the list. He has to be best dressed.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Oh.
So we'll see what happens.
Throw down the
Wow.
It's obviously Andre Palat, Room for Most Improvement.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
So close.
So close to
I
what?
don't know.
It could have been cool.
He's a one on the Jack
we established
Timo.
he's like right in the center of whatever this scale is.
Oh, one is the center?
Yes.
Oh,
boy.
Was that not obvious to you? Oh.
All right.
So, Sarah, speaking of really low scores, how are we doing? What is our weekly update?
Wow.
Well, we're still in sixth. Nothing has changed.
Nothing will ever
Nothing
change.
is going to change. Even after our win. Even we're still in fifth in the wild card race. That hasn't changed whatsoever. Everyone's just moving around in other spots ahead of us. We're
Okay.
not going anywhere. We're staying right there. Everyone else is just shifting around.
Who's right ahead of them? I'll find out.
Don't quote me. It was the Capitals. Now I don't know anymore.
Everyone was playing tonight.
but everyone was
Right.
playing tonight, so,
So
shit is
it's
all
like
over the
impossible
place.
to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beats me. What was your question?
So, I before we started recording,
Yeah.
I told Sarah I had a question for you for this.
Yes.
We're not making it to the playoffs. So I decided I needed a new goal for the end of the season.
Okay.
Something I want us, the team, the Devils, to achieve.
Okay.
And I realized what that needed to be.
Oh.
Oh.
Sarah, how many points away are we from the Islanders?
Oh.
Oh, that's the answer to your question. It's the Islanders, I think.
Oh. How many points
We're
do the
ahead of us.
Islanders have?
Because I want
Hold on. They were 1 point ahead of us.
Okay.
Prior to tonight's game. I don't
Okay.
know what that is anymore though.
my goal is
Oh.
to
We have passed them. We're 1 point ahead of them now.
Oh. 76, 75.
Yeah.
okay.
So, yeah.
The only thing I wish for the rest of this season is for us to beat the Islanders in points. That's all I want because of their overtime,
yeah.
point bullshit.
Hold on a second.
They were doing that. We have moved up actually. Correction.
Oh.
We are fifth in the Metro Division now.
Fifth.
They didn't update this when I was filling out this segment earlier. So
Fifth.
Wow.
Fifth.
This is a live update.
We did move up.
We're now in fifth.
Live updates.
Breaking news.
Breaking news, we are in fifth, turns out.
That's the highest they've been in.
Where are we in the wild
months.
card now? Is
Maybe
it still fifth?
ever.
Oh, yeah.
It's fourth. So scratch everything that I just said, actually.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Devil Stanley Cup run is back
But-
on.
No.
It's resumed.
We are
They won the last 3 out of 4
5 spots.
or something like that. I
5
think.
spots? We
I
are
could be
5
making some up.
points out of a wild card right now.
5. That's
It's better than I thought when I first started saying this, actually.
too close for me to be
Yeah.
like, we're just out. But now, no.
Wait,
No,
hold on.
I still just want to beat the Islanders.
They've won the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6.
I don't think
Wow.
we've done that this whole season.
Not 5 in a row.
even
Not 5 in a row. There was a loss in the middle of
Yeah,
there,
but even still, for us.
that's the Golden
Uh-huh.
Knights, Penguins lost to the beat the Jets, lost to the Senators,
Yeah. And then won
Islanders,
the last
Maple
2,
Leafs.
yeah.
Devils Cup Rock.
Ruck.
Never mind, it's back off.
All right.
I had a stroke and it's off now.
Well, all right. The only other thing that I think is worthy of saying here, it's not related to us, but Rangers did get the first playoff spot of the season.
Lame.
I'm sorry.
It's just lame. I'm glad we could update
Who?
everybody.
Update
who's-
my dad.
Yeah. Number 1 hot girls hockey fan
Uh-huh.
and Rangers fan.
This is
Sarah's
true.
dad.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Let's talk about these games that are now making me slightly hopeful. I don't want to be in this position. Just crush me.
Crush my dreams.
Exactly. Just let it end.
Don't do this to me.
She's smacking the ground. She's got opinions.
So we played the Jets last Thursday.
This was the triumphant return of Tyler Toffoli.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was really nervous about this one.
And this left us with the question,
Oh,
was Tyler Toffoli the problem? I'm just saying.
No.
wow.
Since he's been gone,
Big statement.
No.
they've been playing better. And the Jets have started playing a little bit worse.
I think that might be correlation,
Not causation. Yeah.
but
I refuse.
understand, wanting to make the
Is that really true? The Jets have been doing a little worse?
They lost to the Oilers. They lost to the Capitals. They lost to the Islanders. They lost to the Devils. They beat the Rangers. They beat the Blue Jackets. They lost to the Ducks.
Interesting.
Wow.
I don't know if Tyler Toffoli was there yet for that Ducks game. So the Jets have lost the past 1, 2, 3, 4,
Maybe truffle oil is just the wrong
5
ingredient
out of
for
7.
all these teams.
Maybe we shouldn't be putting truffle oil on sandwiches.
No hate to Tyler Toffoli.
Not at all.
Love the man.
Great
but
guy. I love truffle oil.
Maybe he's a little jinxed.
But
maybe
did we jinx him? Was it the witch's curse that we passed on to him and
and
he's
it just
taken
followed
with him?
to the Jets.
we must burn my hat that he signed.
Oh no!
Anyway, we were at this game.
We were. Yep.
We bought tickets separately.
Yep. And then I sat with you anyway.
Yeah, stuck into my section.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So I didn't get the chance to watch this game. What happened?
Jake Allen was in net. You know what I'm realizing?
What?
So here's the thing. I've reached this point where, normally I try to compile like smart things to say. I've reached this point where I'm just silly nonsense.
Uh-huh.
Especially when I go to a game, I
Yeah.
pay attention to almost everything but the game. I have really in-depth notes about like the Ric Flair costume that they kept showing
yeah.
on the.
There were a couple of
There
them.
were some really good
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
So are you saying that we need to put together a Ric Flair costume?
I'm like, wow, how have we not done that?
You're right. It's not like we
Oh.
don't have the supply.
That's
Yeah.
like on brand for us.
It kind of is. Yeah.
3 Ric
Three
Flairs.
Ric Flairs would be funny.
A
Would-
trio of Ric Flairs.
Yeah.
And we could put Hot Girls Hockey on the back of the game.
Mm.
That would be pretty cool. I'm just saying.
Like, this is the stuff I pay
All right.
attention to.
This
Yeah.
is the mission for next season.
So I can summarize my opinions on this game pretty quickly.
Okay.
Jake Allen was in net. Jack Hughes opened scoring on the power play in the second period. You might be thinking what happened in the first period. A bunch of run around.
So nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Devils get a power play in the second period. Within literally, I want to say 1 second. Like, I don't even think a full second had passed and Jack scored. And I thought, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Now, this was immediately, not only did they score the first goal,
Okay.
they also, it was a fucking power play goal.
Yeah.
Brendan Smith, Hot Girls Hockey favorite.
Yep.
Had a little boo-boo. We don't need to break it down. But he had a little boo-boo. A little boo-boo. A little breakdown. It's fine. He had a little boo-boo. He did not. He handed a puck basically over to the Jets. They score. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fine. We don't criticize that man here.
Nope.
We don't care. We don't care.
Nope.
We don't care.
Great guy.
Put his name on the cup.
Yep.
Fight us. And from then on, it was just Devils power play goals.
Were they all really? Damn, I didn't.
Yes. There was an empty net at the end, I think.
So out of character for us, but like in a good way.
Yeah. So the final score was 4-1. The Devils scored 3 power play goals, and then Timo kept his goal streak going. His incredible, like, multi-game goal streak. I'm not even keeping count at this point anymore.
No, it's a lot.
It like started the last time they played the Sharks, I think, or even possibly before that. And it's just continued since then. It's
Amazing.
like literally getting points every game. And he got the empty net at the end. I think it's worth noting, Luke Hughes assisted on the first 3 goals.
Oh. Okay.
Damn.
We're setting up some plays here. After people wanted to ship him off to the AHL.
Mm-hmm. He's an
Who said
assister.
that?
A lot of people, us included.
Yeah.
On the penalty kill, they were strong. There was just some sassy little energy. Of Dawson Mercer kept really trying to score a shorty, which took me back to last year during the playoffs when he scored a shorty.
So this sounded like a good game.
Yeah. A surprisingly good game.
Yeah.
At home, to see this in person, for us to win.
Against a pretty good team.
Yeah, they have not had the best home record this season.
They haven't.
No.
Against a more or less guaranteed playoff team.
Yeah.
They also crushed them on the shots. Jersey had like 41 shots to Winnipeg's 19.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I would say so.
Other thing that I mentioned this to you guys earlier is that, you know how they've got the 2 horns that play at either end
During a penalty kill.
Yep.
Kill.
They're never synced
They're
up.
never synced up. It's never the same
Infuriates
note.
me.
I always thought it was like a guy with a trombone that like works at the Rock
I
or
never
something.
Thought it would be a trombone. That'd be cool.
I don't know why. I thought it was. It's just a guy. It's just a guy with a vuvuzela, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Lost my mind to learn that.
That's incredible.
That's the summary of the game is that Jake Allen's a great goaltender.
Jake Allen. That's what I was saying last week.
And when the special teams do well, the whole team does well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jack was on Hattie watch. He scored 2, did not make it to the 3rd.
So let's talk about our low of the week. And surprisingly, we only have 1 low to talk about.
Yeah.
1.
Which is
Wow.
This is the
not
only
normal.
low. Jake Allen was again in net for this one. This is the game against Ottawa
But
Senators.
he was.
This was also the first of a back-to-back. So there was a little bit of surprise that Jake Allen was in net for this. I think most people expected him to be thrown at the Islanders. But, if it's working, why change it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Ottawa came out with the momentum on their side. And a few minutes in, I think McDermott sensed this or something.
Yeah.
And said, fuck it, and started a fight. I don't even know what the trigger was for this fight. I think
know.
he was just...
We're going to talk about it during this kerfuffle segment. It's less than we think, but it could be so much more. But we'll get to it. We'll get to
Ooh,
it.
intriguing. Yeah, anyway, he starts a fight, but you know what? Oh, so no, we have to go back.
Okay.
I wrote this note that says instigating fights, ? And my good Christian hockey game.
Oh my God.
Like the Devils don't do that.
No, they they haven't until they had him.
They react to fights.
That's true.
Yeah, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
But instigating a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncommon.
Just to fucker. This is what I'm saying. Do some silly shit.
Might as well. He's doing what he was brought here to do.
And
That's what I'll say.
maybe it did something. Devils did end up on the power play a minute later. Oh, backing up though.
Yes.
Now I know. We can talk about this more in your segment, Shannon, but now I know why Rempe didn't want to fight McDermott because, like, oh my, he was full on punching to the face.
Damn, really?
These were like, he got actual punches in.
I didn't see this happen because I came into the game a few minutes late because I was playing Stardew Valley again.
It was a bar brawl. He was
Dang.
going for it.
Wow, okay.
I wouldn't have fought him either.
Oh.
The theme I can give you for this first period is that it was discoordinated. The low point was probably, I think it was Luke during the power play. Okay, so we talked a lot. Everyone's talked a lot about the Devils' control of the puck in the neutral zone and how it's a little
not there.
Maybe yeah. That's that's the word.
Lack of control.
Kind of not there.
And the love of back passes and drop passes and all sorts of fun little moments that can lead to turnovers. Anyway, Luke had a really bad pass. It was turned over and it led to a shorthanded goal for the Senators, which is my most heartbreaking goal.
That's
to
rough.
see. I hate watching a shorty. It breaks my heart. It was Joseph scored for the Senators. Jake Allen, what made this even more tragic is Jake Allen had it. I swear he had it. It was one of those where it looked like he had it locked down and he looks down at his gloves to see if he has it. And as he's looking down, the puck just
Oh man.
tiptoes its way
behind.
and
Shame.
it broke my heart.
I do have to wonder if they should have maybe not put him in this game, just give him a break because it had been a couple in a row. It's fine because it ended up working out, putting in Kakinen in the next one. But just wonder, should they have given him a break?
Maybe. I think his support during this game maybe should have given him a little bit of a break.
That's true. He has been the only thing saving himself.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
They played Misery Business in the arena when you weren't there, Sarah. And I thought that was rude to you.
Yeah, that is rude for me. They're playing the Twilight soundtrack and I'm not there.
Yeah.
This game was also Eric Hall's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He turned 57 years old.
You sure did. Yep. Happy 57th birthday, Uncle.
Look into the mirror with your brown eyes and smile.
Yep.
You'll have to just explain it to me later.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I won't worry,
Don't worry
about it.
Shannon.
So I'm not going to worry about this game.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at my terrible notes. You can tell I was so over this shit. I just have a note that says too many men on ice, smiley face. Like,
Nice.
what?
I summoned that. That was when I came into the game and you were like, you summoned it because it's my favorite penalty, of course. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Of course, you turned the game on.
I did. And it happened
Too
immediately.
many men on the ice.
Yep.
Stupid ass
Yep.
penalty. It was not even a subtle too many men on the ice. It was not like one of those like,
Yeah,
you're
no.
kind of coming off, someone else is got. No,
It was
there
just-
were very much just
there were
like
just too many of
6
you.
men
Can you
playing.
count? No. They cannot, it seems.
Oh my God. Okay. Credit where credit is due. After breaking my heart with a shorty, they were strong on the next penalty kill they had. And I think they very solidly broke up Ottawa's chances. Nico had a really great breakaway chance for a shorty. It didn't go in.
But good for him.
Yeah, I'm noting it because
He's doing good stuff.
we love to see it.
Mhm.
What we don't love to see is that the Devils had only 4 shots on goal the entire first period.
Bruh.
I'm sorry.
Or?
Mm. Mm.
Oh, wow.
That's bananas.
Something that was fun in the second period, Bratt scored on a breakaway, and I did not realize this was his first goal in 12 games. I didn't realize that because he's just been setting everyone else up to
That's
score,
true.
I think.
He has been assist king,
Yeah.
I think.
Assist king. Bratt's goal was fun because it was pretty much a repeat of Ottawa's first goal with like a neutral zone back pass turnover. Or at least that's what my notes say. And I did not go back to confirm whether or not that's true.
It's true.
We're beyond checking at this point.
Mhm.
It's too late at night.
Nope.
And Nosek right after gave us a little bit of hope for life. On an incredible setup by Palat, by the way. Credit to him for this assist.
Yeah, that's his thing.
It was a little bit of sexy passing.
Well, right after that, Ottawa basically did the exact same thing and then scored twice.
Yeah, Angus
Back to back.
Crookshank scored one of them.
Crookshank.
Angus Crookshank.
What a name.
I freaking love that name. It's a pirate.
I was just about to say, I wish I was the captain of a pirate ship so I could have him on my crew.
This man needs to play for the Seattle Kraken. They need to trade him.
That would be good. Yeah.
Then we get to a sad. This is really where, despite the fact that the Devils got on the board, the scoreboard, that is, in the second period, this was not a strong period for them. And Shabbat scored for Ottawa when the Senators went 3, possibly 4-1.
Yikes.
The one, if you're wondering, was Nemitz. And it was, this is, okay, so we talked about how people wanted to ship Luke off to the AHL. It was another time when they lost the puck on a back pass by Luke.
Jeez.
So maybe we just don't do those anymore.
Yeah.
And Nemitz ended up, I thought it was 3-on-1, but then everyone else was saying it was 4-on-1. You know what? Counting is also hard for me.
It's hard for all of us. It's hard for us. It's hard for the Devils. It's fine.
In either case, he was severely outmanned, and Ottawa was able to score. And then the Devils got booed off the ice.
Ooh,
did they?
No.
I don't know how I didn't hear that.
I hate that shit.
It was loud. You could hear it through the broadcast. I'm going to be like 100% honest here. I turned on the Dragon movie at this point.
I mean, you didn't miss much. It just got real sloppy after that. Even Dano said, this is just careless. It was like after they scored twice, they were like, oh, this is going to be easy now. And it just fell apart. It was a miserable showing. There was one point where Palat allowed such a bad turnover after Holton Mercer had set up like the perfect opportunity. And it was just bad. At the end, I wrote, there's still time for a 6-3.
If you're going to lose, at least make it a 6-3.
So I can get more mad.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And it sucks that we continually have to write notes. Like they go from winning against one of the best teams in the league to this. Right after. How?
Just really makes me wonder what is the difference between the games. Like I wish I was a part of the coaching staff to know.
I know.
So I can
have a
answer
theory.
the question.
What's the theory?
So, I've been a defender of the jerseys for a long time,
Well, they're great.
but this was a jersey game.
Oh.
No,
Like many of the past couple jersey games.
don't say it.
Oh.
I think these jerseys might be cursed.
Oh, really?
I'm expecting
Yeah.
a breakdown of a graph. I want proof.
It's 11 o'clock at night, so I cannot make that now.
Nope.
Next time.
But sure, I will do my best.
Okay.
The jersey curse might be legit. We might have to burn them and replace them with the Stadium Series jerseys.
Well, they should include them. Well, we don't have to get rid of the jersey ones. We don't know yet. We haven't done the science
ones
to confirm.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
Show me the
crunch the
graph.
numbers for
But
you.
we should add the stadium ones because
I'll do some devil's math.
So clearly we weren't wearing the jerseys during the next game.
Correct.
Well,
they were. This was an away game.
Do we know? None of us watched this game.
One thing I love about this podcast is that we are just like friends hanging out, talking about our favorite thing together.
Yeah.
The downside to that is that we literally do everything together.
Yeah. So if there's a thing that we're all going to, none of us are watching that game.
Yep.
That's what happened for this one. I did get live updates from you while we were at the event, which was nice.
Yes.
And you know what we missed?
A great game.
The Devils' first shutout of the season.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How the timing.
Kakkonen was in net.
Mhm.
Final score was 4-0.
Wild.
And when you look at this game on paper, it's absolutely bananas. It's apples and bananas.
Apples and bananas.
It is apples and bananas.
Yep.
It's apples, it's bananas, it's coconuts, it's pineapples.
It's coconuts, bananas. That's right.
It's coconuts, bananas. I do say that a lot. So, obviously, since I didn't watch this game, I was like looking up highlights. I was looking up things. I was getting like live updates from our friends who are watching it.
Mhm.
And, Devils, consistently inconsistent.
Yep.
Islanders, on a roller coaster, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Weird up and downs.
Completely.
Yeah, their shots, okay, 30 to 36, pretty even. Hits 14 to 22. Okay, Islanders maybe a little more aggressive. Here, I was looking up this game after the fact. Here's where I got confused.
Yes.
Here is where things appear to have gone off the rail.
Yes.
Penalty minutes.
Yep.
New Jersey 29, Islanders 28. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Bananas. What was going on? 17
Uh-huh.
of those penalty minutes were Timo's?
Tios.
Tios.
They unleashed Tio.
They did.
And got their first shutout of the season.
Maybe that's what they needed to do.
Maybe that was the secret all along.
Unleash the beast.
That is Tio.
That's a slogan for something, I think. I don't know what.
Yeah.
It's very familiar. It's Monster Energy.
Oh,
isn't
I
it?
think that, yeah.
Yeah. We're talking about energy drinks too much on this damn podcast.
We're tired.
Yeah.
Who scored? Jack Holtz and Tierney. Tierney, I think, got the empty net goal. Timo scored on a 5-on-3 power play goal. So,
Well,
Damn.
yeah. The maths.
Yeah, the math does math. The devil's math.
Other exciting things that happened that Shannon is actually going to get into in her segment.
Yes.
Not exciting things, bad things that happened. Nico got hit by Anders Lee in an awful hit. Left the game in the second, came back in the third.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that was what unleashed the beast.
It must have been.
It
Yeah.
absolutely did. I rewatched this fight 5 times.
Yeah, I've seen this a bunch too. I can't wait for you to talk to
yes.
us about it. My only other comment here is I've learned about pretty boy Matt Barzal.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Did you show her the picture?
I
yeah.
haven't seen the picture.
Oh.
Okay.
What makes him pretty boy?
So I made a joke on Twitter the other day that I'm a little offended that I at like the lack of Puck Bunny accusation for me. I just think that my entire brand on Twitter
I mean, yeah.
it's being a blonde girl who watches hockey.
Yeah. I'm surprised it hasn't happened.
And no one has ever called me a Puck Bunny.
That's interesting.
I've never heard the term before.
Oh.
I love the bubble that you live in.
Yeah.
It must be so peaceful there. And I just come into it and bring you
Chaos.
You are living in Pandora's box and I'm shoving chaos into it. Okay, so a Puck Bunny. This is what we're going to talk about now instead of this game.
Sure.
Puck Bunny
Okay.
is a rather demeaning term used to describe usually young female hockey fans. And it's usually done to like discredit them. Like, especially if you talk about having a crush on any of the players.
Gotcha.
People are like, oh, you're not a real
Okay.
hockey fan. You're just a puck buddy. Ergo implying that like you don't actually have any interest in the sport, but you're just trying to like get one of the players to notice you because you want to date them.
Yeah.
Got it.
Which like, who would date any of these freaks? Respectfully.
Yeah.
I'm scared of all of them.
Probably.
Except Brendan Smith.
Brendan Smith, lovely individual.
Yeah.
Yes.
Married.
That's why he's married.
Yeah. Yeah. See, all the,
'Cause he's
yeah.
a lovely
thing.
Eric
individual.
Holla.
They're all they are either freak or married.
Married.
There's no in between.
No in between. Eric Holla seems like a delightful, lovely man.
Yeah. Married.
That's how he got a wife.
So what is this photo?
Oh, well, so anyway, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I was joking about how no one calls me a puck bunny. And then I saw someone post this tweet about just a hockey player. And it just says something about he shouldn't be playing hockey. He should be like a CW vampire. Like he should be on a CW show playing a vampire.
Oh.
He looks like a Twilight vampire. This is the player. And I was like, I don't know who this is, but I have never agreed more. And then someone started laughing at me and they're like, this is why no one calls you a puck buddy. You don't even know who Matt Barzal is.
Yeah.
Which I do know who he is, but I've never looked at him before.
I don't know what their faces
I
look
don't
like.
know what his face
Yeah.
looks like. I'm not
Right,
looking
right.
up pictures of him.
No.
Wow. If I didn't know that was him, I would have just assumed that was a screenshot from a CW vampire show.
right?
Like he's on the Vampire Diaries.
This is a Vampire Diaries man. This is
Yeah.
not a hockey player. Anyway, he plays for the Islanders. That's why I'm bringing him up.
Okay.
This was the first time that I
Who cares about Long Island?
yeah.
Why would we know him? I don't know. I've never been to Long Island.
Ever?
Ever.
Oh, I've spent way too much time there filming house reality. It's expensive.
It is expensive, I've heard. But yeah,
Yeah.
CW vampire.
Yeah, CW vampire.
Mhm.
He lost, but I know. Anyway, this is my petition to be added to the Puck Buddy roster.
Yes.
I just think I want to be with the other girls.
Yeah.
So I think this is like the second time in a row we get to end on a high note.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toronto. Or sorry, Tortodo?
Yeah. My first note here is, well, Tortano have scored first. My phone did not autocorrect, and I'm leaving it.
Thank you for
know
that.
what? This was not Toronto playing this game. I think this was Tortodo.
This was Tortano.
Yeah.
Wherever they may be. Because this was not really the Maple Leafs in the way that we thought that we would see them,
No.
I guess.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, they played very aggressively.
Yes.
That's
so
what's
not in that regard, but just score-wise, not what I
Huh.
expected.
right. Like they played well.
Yeah.
Like I watched the game and I felt like they were outplaying us the
Yeah.
entire time.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Like on paper,
I think
they look great.
I think in the second, like the bottom half of the game, I think the Devils
Yeah.
found their stride.
They did.
But yeah,
They tend to, though.
In the beginning, I felt like the Devils were trying, but they were playing catch up. Like they couldn't
Yes.
match the
Yeah.
Maple Leafs.
yes.
And somehow, with our desperation, we held on and kept it tied.
I think we needs an asterisk next to it. And I think that
Mhm.
asterisk needs to say Jake Allen.
Mm.
Yes, Jake Allen saved the team.
Like 15 seconds in, Jake Allen saved the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, he held it down for everybody.
And the Leafs put him to work. He had to stop 24 shots in the first period, which only let one in. That's okay.
Out of 25. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
In 15 minutes. Just rapid
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah. And apparently that was the most shots on goal in a period for the Leafs all season. If you
Shoot.
believe ESPN, which I don't always during their live commentary, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't fact check that. This is
There's
is
no
not-
facts here. It's
this-
vibes.
This is not that podcast.
Yep.
That's absurd. How did they not lose this game?
I don't know
Jake
what
Allen.
it is about the Devils that they always do the opposite of what is expected.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This I did say this earlier today to my mom that the way that this always goes with the Devils, they're going to find a way somehow to win in the Maple Leafs game, but they are going to lose terribly
Yes.
to Buffalo.
Yes.
So we'll see
find out
if my
shortly.
prediction is right.
They're going to not only are they going to lose to Buffalo, prediction, they're going to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. They're going to find a
Yep.
way to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, this game is just fascinating because it's just one of those games again where I'm like, we somehow found a way to win. And I feel like this is a part of the magic that we had last year that got us so far. That it didn't matter how much we were, like who we were up against, we would find a way to win instead of finding a way to lose. In this game, we definitely found a way to win. And what the stat that is just insane to me that I need to talk about is that the Maple Leafs had 45 shots on goal and the Devils only had 25,
Mhm.
but 6 of those went in.
Mhm.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, what is the difference between that and the Senators game? Like what? Because I think we had like 40 something shots on goal that game, but only 2 went in.
I think quality of shots. I think it depends on whether or not you're scrambling to play catch up.
Yeah.
Because even though they were playing catch up, I didn't.
They were at the beginning. I think that they just
And then-
overcame it as
Yeah.
it went on.
Mhm.
Yeah, it wasn't an anxious sort of catch up,
Right.
because Luke scored the first goal for the Devils after Allen kind of helped set him up, shut down a shot from the
Mhm.
Senators. That's just like you love to see it when your goaltender can make the
Yeah.
big save, but then also get the puck to your team in a way that sets you up.
Yeah.
He is too good to us.
They better not waste him.
I hope not. I like him.
Luke had was he on a breakaway? Was it just 1v1?
Yeah,
Am I making stuff up?
I don't know. It was unassisted,
Yes, it
but
was jack shit. Like what
That's right.
he did.
He pulled a Jack. Luke Hughes pulled a Jack Hughes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he didn't try to drop past anyone. He just
No.
carried it in.
and shot it.
yeah.
Took
And
on the
it went in.
goaltender himself.
Just do it more often. I loved it.
I loved that little, he was like little possessed by the spirit of Jack for a moment. It's like sometimes when I speak and I hear my sister's voice come out of my mouth.
Oh yeah.
You ever do that?
Oh, all the time.
That's weird, right?
My sister and I have like almost the exact same speaking voice.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. It's hard to tell us apart.
Yeah.
That's my dad for me.
Yes, it is.
I want to talk about the assist
Tell us about the assist.
in
The assist king?
Yes,
Assist king.
because this was all Bratt.
It
So
was.
specific. First, it was this beautiful, sexy passing.
It was sex. That was sexy.
It was
passing.
some
real
serious
sexy
sexy
passing.
passing to Nico Hischier when he scored the second goal of the game, and that Nico did my favorite celebration move.
What's that?
Every time Nico scores, he doesn't like do the fist pump or the bow or the yeah. He just does a slow arm raise and point to the
Aw.
person who assisted him. He's
Aw.
immediately giving credit to the person
he
who
does do
helped
that a
him.
lot.
That is some captain shit.
Love it.
I think
Aw.
Timo does that a lot too.
Timo did do
Yeah.
this game immediately after as well. And I
Yeah.
was like, I love that.
Nice.
Because it was deserved because Bratt also set up Timo.
Yes.
Mm.
And it was, again, some sexy passing. They were building chemistry.
Yeah.
You could see it was there.
That
And it was
this top
executed.
line with Bratt, Nico, and Timo seems to be working.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's doing good stuff.
Let's keep it.
Lots of sexy passing.
Mhm.
Some slutty goals, you might say.
Some slutty goals.
I'm
Yeah.
giving up some new terminology.
I like it.
If the passing is sexy, then the
Then
goal
the goals are
must be
probably slutty.
slutty.
Probably.
It was a good game.
It was.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it was very
We won.
exciting actually to see the Devils maybe be a little overpowered in the start of the game and actually fight their way back
Mm-hmm.
and completely swing the pendulum into their favor.
Yeah.
And I think we've said it before, but Jack Allen gets so much of the credit for that, for not letting this game get run away, because you're right.
Yes.
Toronto tried.
They sure did.
45 shots.
Yeah.
Credit also to NHL legend Max Willman.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't seen him in a little while.
I didn't know he was here
Mhm.
today.
He came back and reminded us why
Yeah.
we love him.
Great to see him.
Yeah.
Given
When they
the-
were down, he kind of got him back in it. He scored. We love to see that.
Yeah.
continuing to give us the will to live.
Yes.
Where there's a will.
There is a way.
He was the one who took the lead after they had been. Technically, he gets the game-winning goal, I think.
Thank you, Max Wellman.
Put his name on the cup, too. Right next to Brendan Smith's.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, let's move on to the Skirkoppel Award.
Yay.
I have some fun things I want to talk about with you guys.
All right.
Okay, so this week I have 2 fights.
All right.
Why is it at the end of the season now I
I
am
don't
getting
know.
all of these fights?
Well, I think you did say that early on in this show, that you were expecting they weren't going to start fighting until a little bit
Yeah.
later, so that way they could make it through as long as they could
without major injuries.
without major injuries. That backfired, but here we are.
The first fight I want to talk about, Ali mentioned earlier, happened during the Senators game. This was Curtis McDermott versus Mark Kastelik. So this was the top of the first period. 3 minutes into the game. Nothing's happened yet. Everything looks normal. It's still 0-0. And Curtis gives Mark like a small shove, and they're just fighting over the puck. This isn't like an aggressive or passive aggressive thing. This is just happening during play, fighting like normal. And once the puck gets passed, they turn to each other, and there are a couple of words exchanged between them.
Oh my God, are you lip reading?
I wish I was.
What did they
good.
say?
I don't.
Let's make it up.
No, whatever it was had to be pretty brutal because it set off an explosion, and that's what led to the fight.
What do we think they said? Wrong answers only.
Said. What?
What do we think let's make up what they said.
I just obviously assumed it was something demeaning. I don't know.
Like
I don't
what,
even
though?
what's a funny pun?
A pun?
Oh, I can't do puns.
Yeah, like Catholic kind of reminds me of Vaslic, like pickles, but it's too far.
There's a player with that
There's
name.
a player
with that name.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Curtis said something rude to him, or it was the other way
I
around?
don't know. They both exchanged words. I don't know.
Maybe he was like, "Hey,
who said it first?
you look like you wear loafers without socks."
Yeah. And he was probably like, "No, I don't. They're the no-show kind. They're there.
Yeah,
I promise."
Yeah, he's like, "You got sweaty shoes, sweaty swamp foot."
Well, whatever was said, this led to that crazy brawl. And what else is interesting about it was I honestly can't tell who was the instigator.
I think it was McDermott.
McDermott? 'Cause
Yeah, 100%.
The gloves kind of came off at the same time. It makes sense, though. It was
McDermott kind of like tapped him, I think.
And fists were flying. And what's crazy is McDermott is good at fighting.
Right?
He just knows how to keep that low center of gravity. And even though he, again, doesn't have the longest wingspan, he's so good at holding the other opponent away from him.
Yes.
Yet still gets in some brutal hits.
He held his face like right in that window to be punched.
Yes.
It was
and
scary.
He knocked Mark down, and Mark was the one spinning on the ice who couldn't get his footing. And McDermott won this fight. But I was just, whatever fighting stance he's been working with, it's great.
Yeah.
It's working. We won this fight. It's just kind of funny that it happened so early on in the game. If anyone knows what was said, tweet at us. Let me know. I'm so curious.
If you're one of the Devil's Burner accounts and you are Curtis McDermott, let me know.
So next is the fight
Ugh.
I am most excited to talk
Ugh.
about. Not about what led to this fight,
Yeah.
but the fight itself.
Yeah.
So the fight was this like an unexpected dessert that I had no idea was coming. But now that I have my chocolate cupcake, I want it all the time. So this happened in the second period, 3 minutes left, and the Devils are up 3-0 against the Islanders. Anders?
Well,
Anders Lee or-
it's Anders. You wrote
yeah.
Andres
Anders.
here.
Okay. So Anders Lee hit Nico Hischier in what looked like his knees. This was like a
you kinda need him.
dangerous hit,
Yeah.
uncalled, like
You need
unnecessary.
him, like, up into the air and
Yeah.
landed like on his neck. It was awkward.
Yeesh.
It was lucky that he didn't break Nico's knees the way he hit him.
Yeah.
It was horrific. But what was so unexpected was Timo Meyer striking Anders Lee first.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what really got me when watching this, it wasn't like an immediate skate up to hit him. Timo kind of came over slowly at first, where I thought he was like making an attempt to go help Nico get up, looked at Anders and just wham,
Yeah.
right in the face. I was like, oh, this sneak attack. Started pummeling him. And I'm glad he did, because that shit is not cool. Like
Yeah.
we can't let other teams think they could treat us like that.
Yeah.
So I was happy to see it, and just the rage that Timo was showing. I didn't think I was gonna get that this year.
Yeah.
Some people say Anders Lee won this because like Timo
Yeah.
fell to the ice
Yeah,
after.
I
But
do kind of actually think he got the better of him.
yeah, I don't care, because even though Timo didn't win the fight, he won the hearts of the fans.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's not about winning or losing the fight. It's about the proving a point.
yes, and this
It's about the
definitely
retaliation.
Exactly. And I felt like this definitely feels like there's just this new spark in how we've been fighting at the end of the season, where we're starting to send a message that I wish we sent a season ago. We're not going to take your shit anymore. So I'm going to give this fight an Emmy.
An award.
Ooh.
This is an Emmy Best Supporting Actor in a Drama.
Oh, I love
Wow.
that.
For Timo Meyer.
I love
Nice.
that.
Okay.
Wow, this is like a whole casted little thing.
I
It's
like this.
scripted.
We're getting actual awards now.
Wow.
This is awesome.
I'm trying.
I love,
love
it. Congratulations, Timo.
Yeah.
You're one award into an EGOT.
All right, Allie. What are the whispers on the Twitter wins this week?
There's so many things. One of them, Sarah, you wrote something here.
Yeah. Hey, why did the Dallas Stars post a photo of a dead fox?
Because they're trash.
Yeah. I didn't need to see that.
Did you see this, Shannon?
No.
Mhm.
So the, Dallas played the Coyotes. They beat the Coyotes. And, you know, like the social media tends to post like a funny photo afterwards. Like when
Yeah.
the Devils beat, this was really funny. I thought when the Devils beat Maple Leaf, they posted like a picture of like doing landscaping or whatever. And it's like blowing away the leaves with the leaf
that's
blower.
hysterical.
They always
funny.
do funny little memes.
Yeah.
But other teams will do like more serious, like
Yeah.
Photoshop graphics.
Which was the team that did the
Really cool ones last year.
no, there was a team. Carolina's
Yeah.
playoff ones last year were
Those were
actually
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
Who was it who beat? Was it when the Coyotes beat the Devils this year? They photoshopped Timo in the back of a trunk, and it was supposed to be like
Oh, the
Oh, that's right.
Sopranos.
an HBO.
That's
ad
right,
for
because Shannon asked if he got hurt.
Yeah, I was like, no, they just picked Timo
just
to be
picked
in
him.
the trunk.
Yeah.
and it was like a Sopranos reference.
That's right.
I think that was them.
Yeah, I think so.
So when Dallas beat the Coyotes, they posted a picture and they called it like, they were like roadkill. And
Yep.
it was like a truck that's like meant to be Dallas, like like
Driving off.
zooming off into the desert. And there's like a dead, what I think was supposed to be a coyote, but it's definitely a fox.
Yeah, it was definitely.
That was going to be my question. Why wasn't it a coyote?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if they just couldn't find a stock image of a dead coyote, but they could have a fox for some reason.
Yeah.
but-
That can't be that hard. You
And if
just
you-
take a coyote and then rotate it on its side.
Well, see, okay,
it was
if
like
they
from the
had done
back
that,
and everything. It was.
I think if
disturbing.
they had done that, they had just taken like a cartoon coyote and like flipped it on its side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Would've
that
been
would have been
funny.
fine.
Yep.
But instead, they took an actual photo of a real life fox that had been run over, that had like a dent through its middle.
Yep.
And if you zoomed in on it, you could see blood coming out of its
Yeah,
mouth.
it sucked.
That's excessively graphic for like a bragging win
Yeah.
It was-
for a team social media account.
It was,
is a lot different than a personal account.
yeah. It
Even
was
still,
too much.
Don't post that. No, nobody wants to see that.
No.
What are you doing that for?
Yeah.
Uh,
I like, you could have just put Wile E. Coyote like on his side.
yeah, make it funny, guys.
You know?
Yeah.
And then like,
Right.
then it's funny. But
Nope.
I will say Arizona did get the best of this because they then responded to this by posting Dallas job ads, joking like the admin for Dallas was gonna need to find new jobs.
I didn't see
And
that.
they posted like Chipotle, Chick-fil-A job ads for
That's-
Dallas's admin.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. See, that's fun.
That's funny.
Exactly.
The Coyotes have tweeted many unhinged things
Yeah.
this season.
They are
But
insane.
sometimes it's funny.
Yes.
We're talking about whispers on the Twitter wins.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We got to talk about the one that everyone's really talking about.
Yeah. These are true whispers.
These are true whispers on the Twitter wins.
Yeah.
Allie, what are these whispers?
So they started on TikTok,
Oh.
as many good things do.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Some girl, I don't remember her name, but she was like formerly an admin for some sort of sports team. And she just made some sort of little TikTok video where she was like, hey, if you're wondering, like basically saying, she's like, yeah, admins of major sports teams are aware of the like bigger fans in of those teams because they see you posting on social media nonstop. And so basically the post was about like, if you're posting nonstop about your favorite team, eventually they do probably find out about it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, so how this led to complete rumors on
Chaos.
Twitter, complete chaos on Twitter,
Oh boy.
is that Bratt Pack and Lexi Brown, favorite, love her, by the way, both, among other people, both posted this video talking about, well, Bratt Pack talked about times that he has had players mention his Twitter account to him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And Lexi Brown, of course, is talking about like screenshots that get in group chats and all of this stuff. And so this led to the complete chaos on Twitter of everyone wondering who the New Jersey Devils burner accounts are.
Oh man.
I just want to know, who do you think has a burner account?
Who would have a
Like,
burner
who do you think has
account?
a burner account? Kevin Ball?
No.
He was on Twitter.
I feel like Nate Bastian does.
Yeah. I see. I feel like Nate Bastian wouldn't.
He would do it on Maine. Who am I
Exactly.
kidding? He would do this on Maine.
I think Nate.
I could see maybe Bratt having
That's
a burner.
see, I was gonna say.
he
Okay.
wouldn't. Really?
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like you would check in
I
once in a while.
Not to
Just to,
interact,
like,
but I think just to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Huh. All
Yeah.
right.
I'm like really on the same wavelength with you
I
today.
We're getting
Sarah.
it. We're
I don't
getting
know
it.
if Jesper Bratt has a burner, but I think his family sends him
Somebody
maybe.
stuff on Twitter.
showing
I could see
him.
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Timo has a burner.
I can't see that.
Really?
No. Shannon, you're the expert. What do you think?
Okay. The people who have a burner account, Marino's got a
I
burner
was just
account.
gonna say
100%.
Marino.
Yes.
Marino's got a burner
He
account.
does.
He has burner account energy. Dawson Mercer, I don't think so.
Holtz.
Again, he's another one who I think would just be on Maine. People who definitely don't have a burner account.
Nico.
Lazar. Oh, wait.
I don't know. Do you
I
think
don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
Nico's
think
kind of a
Nico
Facebook
does.
mom.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
It's that
Nico
energy.
does not have one.
I don't
no
think
way.
creating a fake account would cross his mind.
He's kind of got like secretive energy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I feel like he's so serious. So at the same time, like he cannot waste time with a fake account online.
Right.
Like that's the impression he gives.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't have time for this.
I
See,
don't
but,
think-
like I wouldn't be shocked if I found out he had one.
But
Just a little.
he was given the stink eye during that game we went to in the front row, and it like totally changed my perspective.
This is what I'm saying.
It was during the Avalanche game.
All right, maybe.
I'm telling you, there might be a little bit of a secret second life going on there.
Maybe.
I think
Do you think Luke Hughes would have one? I feel like
I feel
Jack,
like Jack
definitely
does.
does.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
both of them maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like Luke only has it because Jack told
See,
him to.
here's the thing. As a younger sibling, I would 100% have a burner account, even like before I would be on the team, just
Yeah.
to search shit up about my older sibling
Yeah.
and send it to them.
Yeah, I could see
and
that.
mock them.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
I could see that for sure.
Luke definitely has one.
Yeah,
Jack definitely has a Finsta. He has Finsta
that's
energy.
true. He does have Finsta energy for sure. I think Luke would probably not know what that is.
There's one thing last thing I want to say about
Okay.
this.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
the
yeah.
Devils do have burners and any of them watched our Stadium Series vlog somehow,
Oh no.
I really hope they liked the photoshopped images.
Yeah, I hope so.
My personal favorite is Timo Meyer shopping in the grocery store. That one makes me laugh every
music
single
gets me. Time. Okay, so if you have not watched it yet, we did a little Stadium Series vlog where we asked fans which Devils players do you think would, and oh boy,
They're hilarious.
did I do some photoshopping.
You photoshopped your little heart
And-
out.
Yeah,
I apologize to the players. They're really funny.
They
They
are.
are so funny.
So check that out.
Mm-hmm.
And
If you are a Devil's Burner account, DM me and tell me the designer of the outfits that you wear.
that's true.
Please just make my life easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is so hard.
so
Also, tell Nico to clean his shoes because it's driving me insane. Anyway, let's not worry about that.
Yep.
Yep, because this is the segment where we don't worry about it. Because sometimes I'm saying random shit, and the announcers do it too. First, we have Knuckle Puck,
I love this. I love this.
because apparently this is an actual term
Yeah.
where this came from the Mighty Ducks D2 movie.
No. It's D2 Mighty Ducks.
Clearly, I have not watched the movie.
No.
But I watched the clip you showed me.
The nuclear impact of the Mighty Ducks series, I think, is not fully appreciated. As a big fan, my favorite personally is D3 Mighty Ducks, the one where they go to the private academy.
Okay.
That's a good one. It's got a little bit of like, it's kind of like got a little bit of Gilmore Girls vibe throughout this private academy. Yeah. They got a
little Chilton vibes.
It's a little bit of Chilton vibes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
hockey Chilton.
Okay.
It's D3 is hockey Chilton. D2 is Miracle on Ice, but for babies.
Okay.
D1 is just like classic street hockey team gets turned into a real hockey team. Fly, Ducks, fly. It's a great movie. I'm obsessed with all of them. D3 is the best one in my opinion. Anyway, that's just because I had a crush on the actors when I was a kid watching this movie. But
nice.
All right. So this was fun because I hadn't thought about this term before. And apparently it's when you flip the puck on the side and take a slap shot.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fun. Sounds really painful. This was great. So during the ESPN broadcast, Nico Heischer was Nico he here.
So many syllables.
Just made his last name way more complicated than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Next, we got nobody there to receive Jack's pass. I put this here because I thought it was sad.
Oh, man.
There's just nobody home.
There is nobody
was
home.
there.
Aww.
Next,
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
This is the worst. Can we build
we're
up
gonna
to
put this one at the last.
Yeah,
This one I gotta move it last. Okay. So next we have tic-tac-toe for the Senators. What?
I put this on here because I have a personal bone to pick.
Uh-huh.
They scored off this, right?
Right.
It shouldn't be tic-tac-toe. It should be tic-tac-goal.
Oh. Yeah, that would be a lot better.
Like the pun was there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cute.
Well,
Shannon, would you like to read the last one?
I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
I will.
The
No,
quote
it's
heard
okay.
around the world.
We have to say it because somebody on live television said it. So
never
why can't I say it?
I can never remember her name. It's the ESPN commentator. I can't remember her
Oh.
name.
Yeah.
Well, she said, forwards were getting sucked off. Thank you,
Girl.
ESPN. Appreciate it.
Girl.
I don't even want to.
I take back
We're not going to worry about it.
every time I've ever criticized Bill for saying squirts.
Yep.
This is so
This
much
is
worse.
This is worse.
We're really not going to worry about
We
that one.
are not.
Nope.
We are not
and
worrying.
move on to It Boy of the Week.
I don't know.
Do you have a nomination? I have two. In my
Two.
No, I have one.
Okay.
I take
Okay.
it back.
All right.
Do you have
I'm
one,
ready.
Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll vote then.
All right.
All right. Wow, we haven't done this in a while.
I
I feel
know.
like.
Yeah.
We're going back
Proper
to our
debate.
roots.
Yeah.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
I feel like it might be the same,
Mm,
but I'm nominating Jesper Bratt
okay.
for being the assist king, as you were saying, Sarah. Because yeah, he fucking killed it. And
Yeah.
as we always say, we can never take him for granted. And also because he was best dressed this week, which is what I
Oh.
wanted.
A double
shoot.
win.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Sarah?
Well, yeah. Well, I was gonna nominate one Jesper Bratt.
You still
so
can.
now, well,
You can nominate Nico because you like him.
I'm gonna nominate Eric Holla because I like him, and it was his 57th birthday.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's okay. So I knew who I was gonna vote for, but that's like a very compelling argument.
Was it?
Not to make someone it boy on their birthday episode is kind of mean.
Well, it was also.
Wait, what day is it? I think it's also McDermott's
I was gonna say
birthday.
it was his too. So
Oh, it's not gonna be him. Sorry. No offense, Curtis. Although I did call you Travis last episode, so
She cut it out. It's
I
fine.
cut it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did. I fixed it.
I posted on Twitter if anyone hears this.
Oh, no, she cut
no,
it.
I fixed it. You mentioned it, so I fixed
You
it.
saved
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Wow, you're
Well,
my hero.
Now I'll have to leave this bit in here.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I think I'm gonna give Jesper Bratt a double winning night.
Wow.
Employee of the week and best dressed.
That makes sense.
Yay.
Wow.
You know, I was half expecting you to not give it to me just because
I was
it's
really
me.
tempted.
Not
for that reason.
It seemed like you were considering it for a
You're-
second there.
I tried really hard.
You gave me a strong argument for
I
Eric Holla.
didn't think I did, but
I can't. I gotta commend a man who's still playing hockey at the
At
ripe old age of
57.
57.
that is pretty good.
It's,
Yeah.
it's rough.
Yeah.
If Jesper Bratt had a burner account,
What would the username be?
yes,
Oh. What was the oh my god. It would be Lonely Girl 247 or something like
and
that.
it would be like a picture of Nico with like little like flowers around him as the profile picture,
Mhm.
because you got to throw him off your scent, pick a different
Yeah.
player on the team,
Right.
You know.
Yep.
I think that's the best way to blend in is to imitate the other
Yeah,
girlies.
just pretend you're exactly. Hide in plain sight.
Yeah.
Hard
John
to translate.
Marino's burner count would be otters for life.
It would be dolphins.
dolphins.
It'd be dolphins. Yeah.
Yeah. I just feel like if you have a burner account, you should pick your best friend on the team, whoever that is, and you should
Yeah.
put their
You
face.
stand them. Yeah.
Yes, and you stand them.
That's
yes.
good.
Yes.
You make that your account all about them. I think that would be really funny.
They'd never know.
I don't have a song.
Oh, I have one.
Oh, okay.
And I just think that if you are a hockey player, but you want to know what's going on social media without being found out, you're kind of living a Hannah Montana moment.
Oh my god.
Oh, stop.
You get the best of both worlds. Chill it out, take it slow. Then you rock out the show. You get the best of both worlds. Mix it all together, and you know that it's the best of both worlds.
Oh, I almost had it.
Well, this is Bidako Zaki. Tune in next week for more sugar.
Spice.
And everything ice.
If you like our show, you have good taste. Please leave us a rating or review or DM me. I don't know. Maybe I'll put my email. Do whatever you want. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Tweet at us at hotgirlshockey_.
Yeah.
If you're a New Jersey Devils burner account, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Why are you listening?
Yeah, if you made it this far.
Turn it off.
Wow.
Don't send this to anyone.